Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Today we're going to be talking about my February favorites. I've been purchasing things that I want to use in my home and for upcoming makeovers that I have, so I figured I would share these recommendations with you guys. And I'm going to take it, I think, store by store to keep it organized, and I will link whatever I can down in the description. Some things from HomeGoods and TJ Maxx I can't really link, but I can just show you ideas that you can go find in your local store. So starting off, the first store is Hobby Lobby, and I only got a few things from there, but the first thing that I got was this little wooden pedestal. This is technically in the candle section. I paid $11.50 for it because the candles go half off every other week, and I think it's just a really cute accent to put on your shelves. I don't have anything on top of it. You could put it on books, or you could put something on top if you want, but I thought it was a really nice piece to bring in some warm tones to your space. Next is a pretty popular item I've been seeing online, and that is this picture frame here of this landscape. It's really pretty, really simple, neutral. I think it would go with almost anything. I paid $9 for this because, again, it was half off. So I really like the matting and the detail on the frame. And for only $9, I mean, this was a really good deal. And the last thing that I got from Hobby Lobby are these flowers here. These come in bundles like this. I have 4 of them right here. I really liked the muted green. I thought it looked a lot more natural, like real plants look. Maybe I could use these outside on a front porch. These are not UV rated, so they might fade in the sun, but if you have a covered porch, you should probably be fine. Each of these bundles was $3.60 because I got them when all of the floral was 40% off. They had some other colors, a light purple color that was really pretty, but I loved these. And I thought they would be really pretty in a outdoor patio makeover, deck makeover, things that I have coming up on the channel. Another monthly favorite of mine is this sheet set, thanks to today's sponsor, Italic. So Italic believes that true luxury is rooted in quality, and they work directly with top ateliers to bring you products with the highest craftsmanship without all of the pretension and inflated prices. One of my favorite products is the Luxe Australian Sateen Sheet Set. They have an indulgent, silky feel, but they also stay crisp and cold, and they just get softer every time you wash them. To celebrate Italic's 6-year anniversary, they're doing an insane giveaway. In partnership with Shared Sweeps, one lucky winner will win their choice between $100,000 or a 2025 Porsche Macan and a 5-star, all expenses paid Euro vacation. It's so easy to enter. From March 1st through April 30th, every dollar spent on Italic.com can get you up to 3 entries to the giveaway. And that's it, no strings attached. Everything from the ultra plush towels that I use every day to the sateen sheet set can get you closer to winning either $100,000 or a new car and vacation of your dreams. And also, don't forget to use code Kelsey15 to get an additional 15% off your purchase. I will leave the link down in the description. Okay, moving on to Target. I only grabbed a couple things from there. I don't know about you guys. I was a little bit disappointed in the spring collections for Studio McGee and also Hearth and Hand. I just feel like at this point, like, we've seen all of it. Nothing was really new, but there were a couple things that I did like. One of them was this massive bowl here. This is from the Studio McGee line. I loved the glazing on this. I have a lot of vessels that are kind of aged looking, and I loved this difference in the sheen on it. It is so big. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to put in this yet, but I think it would look really nice on a console table or on a coffee table. This was $30. The other thing from Target I cannot hold up because it's massive, and that is a Shady Lady tree that I got, and I put this in my living room. And I think it was $150 for the tree. I really liked how skinny this one was. It wasn't too big for that space, and I just really liked the texture of the stem. I thought it looked really nice and really realistic looking. Moving on to Walmart, I got these. They're called rice stems. I've seen these online a lot. They've gone viral because they're super inexpensive. They come in a pack of 3 for $5.46, making each of these stems $1.82. I think I have 3 sets here, so for a total of 9 stems, so less than $20 for all of these. I like how sparse they are. I like the coloring. I think they would look really nice in some kind of vase for springtime, but really you could use these any time of the year. They're not too bright. These would also look good in the fall, but they're so inexpensively priced. You can get so many of them and make a massive arrangement, or they could look good just 1 or 2 of them as kind of a really simple arrangement as well. But recommend these for sure. Okay, moving on to where I got the most stuff. I've been on a real home goods kick lately. I'm not sure why, but I've been going like a couple times a week and just checking out what they have. But I'm glad that I did because I've found some really cool pieces. The first thing that I found was this paper mache vessel. This thing is huge, so you can get a size reference. Like, this is next to my head. It was $40, which is kind of pricey for what it's made of and the materials, but they sell online for a lot more than that. I don't know, I loved the like earthy organic look of it. I thought it might look nice on a console table or something. It's too big for my shelves in my living room, but I'm gonna play around with it and see where I can put it. The next thing that I found was this wood dough bowl. I really liked the color of this and also all of the texture of the piece. It's really simple. I think I paid $15 for this. It could look good on its own, on a console table, on shelves, just a really kind of staple, simple piece that you can use in so many different ways. One thing that I just am a sucker for, okay, I'm a sucker for a lot of things, pillows and candles, but definitely coffee table books. This is Curate Inspiration for an Individual Home. I loved the side of this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I judge the books by their cover. Like, I really like the linen look, but I also like when they have something like this on the front, and I kind of just flipped through it a little bit, and the inside is so beautiful. It has so much inspiration for things in your home, but most importantly, it's just going to be sitting out and looking pretty. This was $25, but I did find it online for cheaper at Target and Walmart if you're interested in it. I also found this frame. I'm going to be doing a couple gallery walls, I think, sometime in the future. So I'm slowly collecting kind of interesting pieces that I like. And I really liked this one, how it was, the matting is different. I don't know, I've seen regular matted, I've seen double matted, but I've never seen anything like this where it kind of has that interesting kind of shape through it. So I just picked this up. It was only $10. I wanted to have things with a little bit more detail, things that were different from each other for a gallery wall. So grabbed that one, and hopefully that will be useful. I think I went on a hydrangea kick. I'm not sure. I found these faux hydrangeas here. They are real touch. They feel, oh my gosh, touching them, you don't think that they're not real. I loved the variation in the color, how they're not super white. A lot of times you see fake plants and they're like bright, bright white, and it's a lot more obvious that they're faux. And I thought these were super nice. I loved the leaves on them. They were $15 for 3 of them. So I picked up 2 sets, and that makes them, what, $5 a stem, which is pretty good. I'm not sure where I'm gonna use these yet, but I thought these would look so nice somewhere in my home for spring. I also found these hydrangeas. Now, comes in a pot like this. These are rated for outdoor, so they're UV resistant. You can just put them in your favorite planter and you're good to go. These were $30, which I thought also was a pretty good deal. They're not real touch, they're not quite as realistic as the other ones, but I thought they would look so nice in a planter to just be on your front porch or something like that without having to keep them alive. I use a lot of faux plants because my home is difficult. The front of the house gets like no sun ever, and then the back of the house just gets beat with the sun, and so it's hard to keep plants back there watered. So I like to use faux because I'm super busy, I have a lot going on, and I just don't want to invest all this money in plants and then I forget to water them and then they die and then I'm annoyed about it. So maybe one day I'll get to where like I'm into gardening, but for now I just want the look without all of the work. Probably my most favorite home goods find is this massive planter here. This was $40, which is more than I like to spend on pots and planters and things, but it's huge. I loved the detail. I loved the glazing on it. And I thought it looked familiar, so I did a little bit of Googling, and it is almost the exact same pot that Amber Interiors sells on her website for $175. They are crazy close. And $40 versus that, I would never pay that, but $40 versus that, it's a pretty good deal. The last store is TJ Maxx. I got a few things from there, and like I said, I mentioned the plants and the outdoor plants. TJ Maxx is really good for having the UV rated outdoor plants. I found a bunch there. So when I found these, they already had the little bottom piece and everything. These are rated for outdoor. They are resistant to the sun. I want to hang these probably in the back patio somewhere. I thought they looked very realistic, very pretty. I got 2 of these. They were $40 a piece, but hopefully they last me all season and that it'll totally be worth it. I also got some planters for outside. This is the smallest one that I got. This one was $9.99. I think these are terracotta. They definitely feel like it. They're so heavy. I love the distressing on it. They look old already. I want to use these somewhere outside when I'm going to be sprucing everything up for spring. So this is the small one that was $10. Then I also got the medium for $15. Now this one's not exactly the same, but it still coordinates with the little one. I love how they're both aged and distressed. I thought they would look good next to each other. When I got home, I thought I really should have gotten the large one. So I went back a few days later and they still had the large. So I grabbed that one. That one was $30 and it is very large. It is so heavy, but I wanted to grab it because I knew that I could use it somewhere. With HomeGoods and TJ Maxx, if you see something you like, there's no guarantee that it'll be there the next time that you go back. They might not restock it. So I like to pick things up, and if I don't use them, then I can return them. I've taken pictures on my phone to go back later to get something and it's not there. And then I'm like frustrated with myself. I should have just picked it up. So learn from me and don't do that. That's it for today's video. I love sharing all of my finds with you guys. It makes it so fun when I find something that I think that you guys will really like. So let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite find and what are you doing for spring? As far as decorating your exterior, I would love ideas. I'm trying to hype myself up before it gets crazy hot in Texas that I need to get going on the exterior of my home. So make sure that you look out for those videos coming up and I will see you guys then. Bye.